Hello everybody, Pgmod Gaming. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Criminal Case. We are back to play chapters 3 and 4 of Family Blood. Now, last we left off, we had to investigate the death of Eileen Green, the daughter-in-law of what I would like to say is corrupt business owner Alden Green. This motherfucker right here, that shady bitch, who's probably behind most of the deaths in this fucking town. But we're gonna head straight into chapter 3 to see who exactly killed her. Eileen Green's death is a tragedy, but I'm starting to think her life wasn't much better, PG. It seems the people who should have loved and protected her all looked down on her, one way or another. Would one of them have gone as far as killing her? We should retrace her steps. There was a toy chest in the baby's bedroom. I didn't search it, did you? Well, let's go then. This chest might hold the key to this puzzle. Right. Well, we are gonna go and investigate this fucking toy chest real quick. Let's go. We're gonna get the evidence that we need. Okay, dollar bills. Ooh, evidence. Because what are dollar bills doing? And there's blood on them. Holy shit. Okay, apple, baby shoe, lollipop, magic wand. Who the fuck's the magic wand? And book. Ooh, we did it! Let's go, man. It's so good. Okay, I've got two questions. First, what are dollar bills doing in a baby's toy chest? And second, why are they covered in blood? At least we've got a way to answer the second question. Let's collect a sample, PG. Yeah. Because why would a stack of $100 bills be inside of a fucking toy chest? Inside of a baby's toy chest, no less. That seems like a pretty weird place to hide money. Okay, let's see what we got. Nope. There we go. All right. We're good at this. Perfect. Let's get this blood sample to the lab. I really wonder how those dollar bills ended up in Oliver's toy chest. Well, me and you are both asking the same question, bro. Okay, let's analyze the sample. You say those dollar bills were in a toy chest? That's odd. Even odder, the blood you found on them does not come from one person, but two. Some blood is O positive, like Eileen's, but I also found traces of the type A positive. Only Eileen's killer could have gotten their blood mixed with hers, which means your killer's blood type is A positive. Thanks, Grace. PG, I wonder if Paul knew that this toy chest was used as a piggy bank. What do you say we go ask him? Suspicious. Okay, Paul, what do you guys say about the money? Why would I keep money in my son's toy chest when my father owns the best bank in town? We think your wife did it. It looks like your ex-husband was blackmailing her, and she probably didn't want you to know about this. You mean Hunt was asking her for money? Oh, that bastard. I knew I should have taken care of him when I first learned about him. So you knew about Tom Hunt. Did your father warn you? No, but do you really think I would marry a woman without making damn sure I knew who she was? I ran a back check on Eileen months ago. I nearly called the wedding off, but she was already pregnant with my child, so I decided to just make sure she behaved properly. Okay, seriously, what is wrong with the Green family? They all sound like cold-hearted monsters. That Paul won't get off scot-free. Ramirez, get over here. You called me? We want to know everything you can tell us about Paul Green, especially if he owns a pair of running shoes and it ever drinks whiskey. Now, PG, I think we should go back to the garden in which we found the murder weapon. There's a tree house there. We should probably have a look at it. And the plot thickens. I swear the plot thickens more and more as we delve deeper into this. Like I told you guys, bro, I'm telling you, it's gotta be a family affair. There's no way that it isn't. Okay, I'm calling it right now. Okay, but let's see for sure. A telescope, which is a piece of evidence, okay. A torn card. Another piece of evidence, great. Okay, we got a cap, a domino, and a butterfly. Where's the butterfly? Right there. Let me bring my coffee real quick because it's sitting here getting cold. I'm not getting cold, being warm. Here we go. The blood on this torn up card is still fresh. The killer must have dropped it here. Can you patch it up back? Can you patch it back up, PG? God, I can't speak. As for this telescope, it's pointing straight at Eileen's house. Someone was spying on her. We need to figure out who. PG, time to collect some fingerprints. This coffee's the only thing keeping me fucking awake right now, bro. Home Run Joe. Man, you look weird. Finding a baseball collector's card in a treehouse might seem mundane, but this one looks quite old and is covered in blood. We need to know who dropped this card there. Let's collect a blood sample, PG. Oh, that's so delicious. Oh. Let's see the telescope. Okay. Get some fingerprints. There you go. The fingerprint you lifted from the telescope is crystal clear. We should be able to find who is hiding in the treehouse in no time. Especially since you clearly have a knack for comparison. Care to give it a shot? Let's compare this fingerprint to our suspect's database. Sure can do, bro. Like I said, I wouldn't be the best detective in the whole world if I didn't know how to do this shit. Let's search the card. Nothing there. Boom. Got your ass. There we go. Yeah, okay. Right there. Had no doubt. I should have checked the middle, bro. Perfect. I hope this blood sample will help Grace explain to us how this baseball card ended up in the treehouse. And now, before I do... Actually, hold on. I should probably get this done real quick. I was gonna go back and get the remaining stars for those 2 levels, but I'll give it a sec. Okay, B, obviously. C, no brainer. Yeah, I'm flying through this shit. Okay. It's gotta be one of these. This one. C again. Tom! And the fingerprint you found on the telescope belongs to Tom Hunt? So he was the one who spied on Eileen. It seems he wasn't that scared of the Green family after all. And if he dared come that close to the house, what's to say he didn't actually go inside? PG, let's bring this creep to the station and put some pressure on him. It's time he stopped acting smarter than us. Bro was spying on his ex from across the street, bro. Oh, that is fucking whack. Okay, let me go get these remaining stars real quick, so I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Got the remaining stars. Let's see the final analysis of his blood. The blood on the baseball card belongs to your victim. So this card is connected to Eileen's murder. I knew you were right, PG. Even though, personally, I'm still confused, but since Scott Green seems to like baseball, maybe he can tell us more about this card. Yeah, maybe. Love me a good coffee. But Tom, What were you doing, spying on Eileen? You better not bullshit us this time, Tom. Sergeant PG's patience is running thin, trust me. We know you've been spying on Eileen. Did you get so jealous you couldn't stand it anymore, so you crossed the street and killed her? I only came to see if she was really happy in her new life. I just wanted to make sure. Right, by standing across the street with a telescope? Because that's not creepy at all. I would have never hurt Eileen. Well, not that way anyway. I needed money and she had lots. She should have helped me. Sergeant PG, I compared your killer's profile with Mr. Green, like you asked me. It turns out he went running that morning, which means he was wearing running shoes. Perfect, thanks Ramirez. I guess you did good, this time. Now what about... Sergeant PG, they told me you would be here. I need to speak with you. It's a matter of urgency. Okay, well first let me talk to... Let me talk to Scott real quick. Scotty boy, 17 and you're drinking whiskey? Bruh, the legal drinking age is 21. You can't be drinking this young. What the fuck? Where did you find this card? We believe this is connected to your stepmother's murder. Does it belong to you? No. I mean, no. It's a super rare card worth thousands of dollars. I wish it was mine. I take it you're a baseball fan, Scott? Of course I'm a fan. Me, my dad, and my granddad, we never miss a game. Eileen didn't care for it, though. She didn't understand how great this game is. If it's $1,000 card, doesn't your family have more than enough money for that? Like, you guys have 100 times that, if not more. First things first, did you look at Scott's feet? He's wearing running shoes. Mind you, all kids are these days. Now about this baseball card, if he's telling the truth and this card really is worth that much money, then Eileen's killer must be a baseball fan. Right? Gotta finish my coffee real quick, damn. Ugh. Always that last big sip that, almost makes you gag, you know? Okay. Dear me, I feel faint. You wouldn't happen to have some strong liquor around, would you? I could use a drink of whiskey to steady my nerves. As a rule, policemen try not to drink on the job, Miss Bustlepot. Now, what did you have to tell us? Plus, you're holding a baby, ma'am. You shouldn't be drinking while holding a baby. Okay, hold on, give me one sec. Alright, sorry, ma'am. Sorry, guys. Alright, but yeah, you're holding a baby, ma'am. I don't think you should be drinking whiskey while holding a baby. Here, take this, Sergeant. Oliver had been clutching it since I found him this morning, but I could not get his hand to open before now. Hair? And it's matted with blood. Sergeant PG, we need to get this to the lab. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. Right. Let's test this. The baby held this hair in his hand? That means the killer picked him up. How horrible. So you're telling us that the hair belongs to Eileen's killer? Yes. The color was the same as Eileen's, but a simple microscope comparison showed the hair did not come from her head. If I had more time, I might be able to give you a partial DNA profile, but I know you're always in a hurry. We do like to act fast, but at least now we know our killer has got brown hair. And that's always useful. Thanks, Grace. So the killer picked up the baby after killing his mother. Oh my god. This guy's sick. This is it, PG. We have got everything we need to put Eileen's killer behind bars. Are you ready to go arrest them? Oh, I am damn ready to arrest them. This sick bastard. So you kill this baby's mother, and right after you do so, with her lying in a bloody mess on the floor, after possibly having tied her up afterwards, you pick up the baby who saw the whole thing? That's sick. That's fucking sick. Give me a sec. Alright. Let's go arrest this son of a bitch. I'm back. Let's go arrest her. Okay, let's check the nanny. Whiskey. Running shoes. Oh, but not the right hair. Not the right blood. Not the right... You don't like baseball. Okay. You don't drink, so that's obviously off the bat, but you got everything else. You drink whiskey, you don't got the running shoes or the baseball. You do, okay, but you got the other two, alright? You don't even have hair on your head, so can't be you. You also don't got the right blood type or the running shoes, which leaves Scott. Let's see. Whiskey, running shoes, A positive, brown hair, the baseball bat. Oh my god. The stepson? Really, the stepson? What are you doing, man? Why'd you do it? The game is up, Scott. We have the proof that you killed your stepmother with a baseball bat. But the question is, why? To protect Oliver and my dad and my family. Eileen was trash. My grandfather always said so. I saw her hiding money in Oliver's toy chest. I knew she was stealing. She was stealing our money to give it to that horrible guy. She even stole my baseball card, the one grandfather gave to me. And when I asked for it back, she tore it up. Scott, stop talking this instant. Sergeant PG, my son will not speak another word until he has a lawyer, as is his right. Suit yourselves. Scott Green, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say can and will be used against you. Scott Green, you have been brought before this court for the murder of Eileen Green. Because of the severity of the crime, you shall be tried as an adult. Do you have anything to say for your defense? Do you know who my father is? I will not go to jail. I will not. You're risking your career with this lady. Scott, please sit down. Your Honor, as Mr. Green's lawyer, I want it to be clear that we shall appeal this judgment. This case is full of irregularities. Why am I giving him a British voice? I don't know. I just thought about giving him a British voice. My bad. What? So you intend to bury this murder under paperwork? Is that it? Silence in the court. Officer Jones, you do well to remember where you are. And Mr. Young, you shall remember that Sergeant PG is one of our best officers. They have amply proved Scott's involvement in this case. Therefore, Scott Green, this court condemns you to 20 years in jail. Don't worry, Scott. My lawyers will get you out of jail in a matter of days. Keep your chin up. Well, I don't know for you, PG, but I'm glad I'm not part of the Green family. The rich can really get away with murder these days. I really hope that slimy lawyer won't get Scott out of jail. But you're right, PG. I must have faith in our judicial system. They won't let Scott go unpunished. Oh. Damn, I should have known. I mean, I was right, though. I was right to think that it was one of the Greens. Did I not say that before? Like, I knew it was one of the Greens. Sergeant PG, splendid work, as always. With a cop like you, Grimsborough is in good hands. Your work is not quite done, however. Alden Green has been asking for you. You may find him in front of his son's home. Miss Bustlepot has also requested your help. She sounded distressed. I think something is wrong with the baby. We're on it, Chief. PG, I'd also like to see how Tom Hunt is doing. He looks like a man who needs help. Sure. Alright, let's go talk to everybody, see what we got going on. Okay. Hello, Miss Bustlepot. What is your issue? Oh, Sergeant PG, I am so glad you came. I'm at my wit's end. Oliver keeps throwing up and the family doctor cannot come for another 3 hours. I'm awfully worried. Do you think you might be able to help me, Sergeant PG? I'm sure Oliver must have eaten something when I put him to bed, but I can't find it. Aw, poor baby. Sergeant PG, we must help little Oliver. Let's go have a look at his bedroom. Whatever he ate, it must still be there. And let's talk to Alden real quick. Sergeant PG, you're always so prompt. That's one of the things I like about you. I won't lie, I'm a little upset about the results of your investigation. I'm sure my grandson is innocent of this horrible crime. But I'm not going to hold that against you. You only did what you thought was right, I'm sure. Now, for the matter at hand, I intended to purchase this property, but the for sale sign seems to have gone missing, and with it, the number I need to call. I'm not allowed to rummage around a private property, but you are, aren't you? I really appreciate your help, Sergeant. No problem, Alden. Sure. Alright, let's talk to Tom as well. Let's get everybody out of the way real quick. Sergeant PG, why are you all purple? Why do you have wings? Such pretty, pretty wings. What the? Tom? Tom? He's completely stoned. I can't say I like the guy, but we can't leave him like that. PG, let's have a look around, see what kind of drug that idiot took. See, this is why you don't do drugs. Then this happens, and then all of a sudden, I'm out here investigating your stupidity. Oh well. Can't do much about it now. Okay, let's see what we got. We got seeds? Poison? Either my eyes are playing tricks on me, or that fucking says poison. That is poison. Okay, strawberry. An envelope. A cell phone. A plate. A seashell. A glove. Some slippers. Necklace. Some faders. Where are the faders? Fader! Fader! Oh my god, it's right there. What the fuck? Never seen that umbrella before. Oh, it's right there. I'm blind, bro. I'm telling you. Why is there a dish filled with seeds in the baby's room? Let's collect a sample, PG. That is definitely poison. There's no way that's not. The baby ingested that. Now they gonna have stomach bug. Okay. Glasses. Newspaper. Broken boiling flask. Oh, come on. That's suspicious as hell. Who do you think is one, bro? Bowling pin. A necklace. A spitter. A spider. A pigeon. Extinguisher. A cell. Some palm trees. And an arcs. Got an arcs. Hey, be careful with that. God knows what those pieces of glass have been used for. Don't cut yourself, PG. Didn't intend on doing so, Jones. Damn, calm down, you psychopath. Fuck. I was careful. You freaking out is what's gonna make me cut myself accidentally. Damn, bro. Pile of leaves. There we go. Sunflower, a barrel, mouse, graffiti. That's not graffiti. That's graffiti, you fucking dumbass. Let's see, a cap. Where's a cap? Okay, that rake. There is plant, damn. Meme poster and football. Football. Nice, I got some XP. My troubles. Our old friend, the pile of leaves. It's amazing how many things can be found under these, don't you think? Let's have a look. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm recording real quick. Alright, just had to make sure. Because you know how forgetful I am sometimes. Alright. Okay, well, how come those seeds just changed color there? Those definitely aren't fucking seeds, bro. Let's be honest. Those definitely aren't seeds. Boom! Seeds. Yeah, those aren't fucking seeds, bro. Those are pellets. Good. Now let's send this sample to Grace and see if this is what made Oliver sick. You're damn right it's what made Oliver sick. Why would you think any differently? Okay, let's also examine this. God knows what the fuck it is. Definitely goes there. That definitely goes there. Aw, hell. Aw, shit. I don't know how you managed to go that fast while trying not to cut yourself on those pieces, but I'm glad you're unharmed. No doubt Tom used this pipe to smoke drugs. Let's send it to Grace. I want to make sure he's not going to die on us. There's black shit in there, bro. Like, that's the color of death. Okay? That is the color of death. Right? Come on. If my fucking mouse will work. Here we go. Boom! Found the pieces. An old wooden sign? Let's put the pieces back together and see what this is. Bro. That boy... You know what? I'm gonna hold off from examining the pipe for now. Just to really... Just to really drive home the point that he shouldn't have been doing this. Dave Simmons? Does that say Dave? That says Dave Simmons. Well, I guess this is the for sale sign Alden was looking for. Hey, have you seen the name on the contract? I mean, on the contact? It's Dave Simmons, remember him? Our second case together. So many memories. I just hope there isn't a dead body in this house. Anyway, let's go bring this sign to Alden Green and be done with it. Man, I didn't think I'd be hearing about Dave Simmons again, bro. Man. Alright, but let's also examine these real quick. Fine, I'll examine this. Whoever uses this pipe needs to stop immediately. They've been smoking some very low quality crack. Can't say I'm surprised. Tom looked like hell when we spoke to him. We need to take him to the hospital. I know a very good doctor there, Andy Choi. I'll call him and tell him to join you in the factory to take Mr. Hunt away. See, this is why you don't do drugs, kids. In fact, this actually doesn't just go to them. This goes to everybody. Don't do drugs, any of you. Right? Don't do them. It's not worth it. You're gonna die. If you do it, you die. Okay? The dish you found in the baby's room was filled with rat poison. What kind of monster would put poison where a baby may eat it? Sergeant PG, you need to warm Miss Fuzzlepot at once. The baby must be brought to the doctor as soon as possible. Alright. Alden, I gotta talk to you first, man. Here you go, Mr. Green. Now that you have the for sale sign, you know who to contact for the sale. Although, if I were you, I'd beware of Dave Simmons. We've dealt with him in the past, and there's something fishy about him. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Sergeant PG. This neighborhood will be much safer once this old house is demolished. You're gonna tear it down? Of course. Think what you may, I'm sure Eileen was killed by a martyr. I don't know how to pronounce that. I intend to turn this piece of land into a house for when Scott comes of age. The kid kills a woman and he gets a house? What is this world coming to? You and me both, Jones. You and me both. Damn, bro. Tom, can you hear us? You've almost overdosed on crack. There is a doctor here with us. He will take care of you. Alright, officers, let me handle this. I'm used to taking care of drug addicts in the city. This guy's got a tomato for a head. I want to take a bite. Now, Tom, my head isn't ripe yet, but come with me. I'll take you to a great vegetable garden. Are doctors really supposed to be as crazy as their patients? Tom is in good hands, Sergeant PG. He'll be better in a matter of days, thanks to you. I ain't wearing those. Fuck that. Nor the hippie glass. I don't need that, bro. I want to look professional, okay? I don't want to look like I take whatever he takes, bro. Oh. Miss Fusslepot, you must take Oliver to the hospital straight away. He may have eaten rat poison. Goodness, that would have been terrible. Thankfully, this was nothing as serious as this. Oliver's calmed down. Look, he's sleeping soundly now. You were awfully kind to help me out, Sergeant PG. I'd like to thank you properly. Have you had lunch today? How do we know that the baby's not just passed out from all the vomiting and the poison that he consumed? Okay? For all we know, he's unconscious and slowly dying on the inside from rat poison and needs to be taken to the hospital immediately. Right? This isn't nothing to joke about. Two women look like they're almost in the exact same position, but whatever. Anyway, we have made it through yet another case. We've made it through 15 cases. Alright? So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see, how many cases do we gotta get to before we're halfway? Okay, so as soon as we get through 28 cases, we'll officially be halfway. So we're not even halfway done. Oh my gosh, there's so many cases in this fucking game. Alright, but thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, do all the things, because you guys are so freaking amazing. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I really do mean that. And, ooh, man, we're only like, what, 4 cases into the industrial district out of like, what, 10? And already stuff is seeming very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. But we are going to get to the bottom of every single one of these crimes. We're going to lock all these people up for their murders. You know, it's going to be great. Tune in next episode as we dive into case 16. Okay, we're chugging along, baby. We're chugging along. Okay, if you want to continue riding this train, let me know down in the comments. But anyway, with all that being said, everyone, remember, stay safe, be good people, and until next time, my good friends, bye-bye!